Well, if you're frustrated because you can't lose any weight and you want to blame it on your age or your metabolism or your neighbor, not so fast, okay? Dr. Anthony Infantino of Platinum Wellness is here to tell you the real reason why you can't drop those pounds, along with one of his success patients right here, Tanya Ganewick, who actually saw Dr. Infantino on Sonoran Living. Tanya, I want to get to your story because I love it in just a moment because so many women are going to relate to it. But Dr. Infantino, why, there's a lot of options out there. So why is it, or who comes to you, first of all, and then why?
You know, we see a lot of people, Terry, that come with different things like either a thyroid condition or hormone imbalance, or they want to lose some weight, or they have a gut issue, or they're like, you know, digestive stuff. But what most people don't realize is they're all connected. So what we tend to do is we tend to approach each one of these problems with some kind of medication, maybe like I'm taking something for my gut health, I'm taking something to balance hormones, I'm taking something for my fatigue or more coffee or more energy drinks.
Right.
But what people don't realize is they're all they're all just pieces of a puzzle, and pretty typically that puzzle revolves around gut health. And then when people say to me, well, I want to lose weight, what they don't really understand is very often their fat storage hormones are up here somewhere because of all those problems we just talked about. And so now they're like, I'm going to diet more, I'm going to eat less, you know, I'm going to exercise more, and like, why isn't anything happening? So we go, well, I'm just getting old and I've got all these, you know, it's my metabolism slowing down. But the real problem is you just got to get the body back in balance.
So Tanya, is that exactly why you went to see Dr. Infantino? I know you saw a success story here on the show, but you know, most of us have tried a lot of other things. Why did you end up walking in the door?
I just felt called. Like I said, I was watching it early January, right after New Year's, and I was lying on my couch, tired all the time. I was out of breath to go up a flight of stairs, you know, and I just didn't know how I got there, or I knew, but I allowed myself, and then it was so much that I didn't know where to begin, and then I called in the next day, and I got in, had a consultation, and I just wanted to start and get healthy.
So you went in with the notion of, I want to get healthy.
I wanted to get healthy. I was done sitting on the couch.
But so why is that different than all of the other times that you wanted to get healthy, right?
Well, I actually was experiencing some hormonal imbalances. My menstrual cycles were out of whack. My gut, I just feel like horrible all the time. I felt like I had gut rot, and I just didn't feel good. I was always lethargic, didn't want to get through the day, you know.
And that's frustrating, and it's depressing, and it just wreaks havoc on our confidence as well. I want to take a look at this before and after picture, because I want you look at that before picture, Tanya. Do you recall how much you weighed in that before picture?
You know, I was probably around 274 in that.
274.
Yeah.
And that after picture is insane. How long ago was that taken, and how much have you lost?
That was just about a week or two ago. And since starting the program, I've lost 85 pounds.
Oh my gosh.
And have been up and down Camelback on the Echo Canyon side, which was awesome. He was my big cheerleader all the way up. But
had you ever done that before?
Not on that side. Yeah, no.
I mean, but would you really get up and go hiking on Camelback Mountain?
No, never. I was always a goal. I remember telling you that first day, but then I just wanted to prove you wrong. You're like, I don't know, you better try Piestewa Peak instead. That's a little bit safer. And I was like, oh, I'm going to show you. I'm going to go up Camelback.
She did.
I love it. I love it. You know what? And we were talking right before this segment, and I loved what you said. There are so many women sitting at home on the couch right now, and men, who have just felt the frustration. What would be the one thing you would tell them?
Never give up. Just don't ever lose hope. There's always hope. And thank you for teaching me how to care for myself again. And so I hope to help others too.
I'm so happy for you. Congratulations, Dr. Infantino. He brought along a special offer for all of the Tanyas out there, right, who want to make that change. Don't give up. This is for the first 20 people who go to the website. It's shown right here. It's called cleanse2lose.com and schedule an appointment. Dr. Infantino, he set aside some time on his calendar over the next 2 weeks to offer a free one-on-one health assessment consultation. That is a $300 value. It's cleanse2lose.com. And if you're stuck in that fat storage mode, you can also find out with Dr. Infantino and begin your health transformation by booking that complimentary consultation at cleanse2lose.com. Do it on the website. It's the fastest way to get there and get one of those first 20 spaces. You can call the number too, 602-866-8100.